Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we all doing today? And I just want to say this is gonna be some new content I'm doing. I want to try it out. Something in me was like, man, let's do it. I love the NBA. I love talking about it. So I was like, man, let me just get in front of a camera, talk about the rest of these playoffs, and then all the offseason as well. If you're new here, subscribe. Do all that because I'm motivated with this. I want to do this for a long time. I want to do this. My goal, hopefully, a video a day. But it's kind of depending on the content and the news that's out there for at the NBA. Basically, I'm gonna jump right into it. I just want to start off with the game preview. I know JJ Redick does this a little bit better, and he's kind of more in depth, but I want to do a little game preview of Game 3 Denver Nuggets. Miami Boston Game 2 is about to start here actually in 20-30 minutes. So that that game will be up probably the day before you're seeing this. I'm probably gonna put this up this game preview for the Lakers the day of. So tomorrow for me, yeah, it's confusing, but whatever. That does not matter. What matters is Game 3, Lakers, Denver. And I just want to touch on a few things, and I want to kind of touch on how the Lakers are going to come back in the series and kind of what they need to do to come back in the series. Kind of who's going to be an X factor besides the stars. Obviously, your stars for either team need to play really well, no matter what your team is, for you to succeed. That's why Miami's doing what they're doing, because Jimmy Butler's been amazing. Bam Adebayo's been really good, and the role players have helped him as well. That's why Boston's kind of been struggling here and there in the playoffs, because it seems like when Tatum and Brown have a bad game, the Celtics have a bad game. Derek White, Brogdon have been pretty consistent all year long, so they know what they're doing on that end. But besides the rest, Tatum and Brown, if they struggle, Celtics also struggle. So game 3 preview. So game 2 was actually a lot of fun. Game 2, Denver is obviously up 2-0 right now, as many of you guys probably know, and the Lakers were up for the most of that game. I won't say most of it, but for a good majority, the Lakers were up. I think Denver took the lead for the first time in the fourth. Last time they had it was the first quarter, so they're up pretty much all game. And the biggest thing that stuck out, in my opinion, is the rebounding for the Lakers. So the whole series overall, the Denver Nuggets have grabbed 96 total rebounds. Lakers have grabbed 70. That's a 26 rebound deficit right there. For the Lakers, and a 26 rebound, difference. So rebounding's been a big thing. Anthony Davis has had a great game, great playoffs with rebounding, up and down kind of. He'd had good games, bad games, good games, bad games, but rebounding is a big thing. Also, the stars need to, like I said, the stars need to play better if you're AD and LeBron. There's nothing about it. Like, the reason why they fell in that game is because LeBron was just kind of chucking. He was missing layups. AD was missing close looks, good looks. And at the end of the day, if you want to win a championship and beat the best team that's left in the playoffs right now, which in my opinion is Denver, you have to make those shots. You have to make those easy looks at the basket. Also, biggest thing, I think that Austin Reeves, phenomenal. He's been playing great all playoffs. He's gonna get a bag. I think I heard JJ Redick say someone will probably offer him the 4-year, $80 million deal. Maybe I can see that for sure. I can see a team that has the space, that has the money for a young guy like him. And I think he'll get a bag from someone. So Lakers have some choices to make in the offseason as well with him, but he's been great all playoffs. I think Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell especially. I saw a tweet. I mean, I saw a stat on Twitter the other day. I'm not sure if it was true. I think it was true. It was like the Lakers without D'Angelo Russell on the floor are like plus 30 something, and when he's on the court, they're like minus 41. And I was like, wow, that's a crazy stat if true. But basically, D'Lo has been kind of struggling right now in this series against Denver, but he needs to step it up. I think he will. He's been playing pretty solid all playoffs. He's a big reason why they won some of the games in the first round against Memphis as well, because he took off him and Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves game 1 was the fourth quarter was Austin Reeves. That's why they won the first game against Memphis, and then D'Angelo Russell, same reason. He can just take over fourths, take over quarters when they need him to. Rui Hachimura has been pretty solid for the Lakers since he even got there. He was playing decent in Washington, but then something happened to him when he got to LA. Out of a bad situation, he's like, you know what? Let's just run it up, and that's what he's been doing. He's been playing solid. He's gonna need to do a little bit better though. I know he's that little quote he had where he's like, "I attack the basket because they have no rim protectors." Nikola Jokic, over the past I think 10 years, like the last decade, is the best rating wise, is the best defender, post defender. So, him saying that obviously it was a shot to Jokic because that narrative that he doesn't play defense, which he doesn't sometimes. Everyone doesn't sometimes. Look at LeBron. LeBron doesn't play defense all the time. But you can't say that when Jokic is like the best defensive rating in the last like decade. So I just want to say that. Schroeder also is going to need to step up big. Schroeder is the Lakers' best screen navigator, 100%. The way that he gets over screens and under screens is incredible, and he stays on his guy. He's been playing really good defense as well in the playoffs, especially on Steph Curry. That's one thing I noticed a lot too. Dennis Schroeder had played Steph really well, and that's a big reason why they also won because the Warriors' offense is very screen heavy. Let's pick and roll with Steph, Draymond, Steph, Andrew Wiggins, but Dennis Schroeder's over those screens on Steph the whole time. Kind of similar what he's gonna have to do to Jamal Murray a little bit, but Jamal Murray also doesn't, he doesn't care. He'll back you down in the post and shoot over you. He's really good. He added that into his game, which is really nice. So that's making it hard to stop this team as well. Lonnie Walker and Vanderbilt, obviously they're gonna need to step up too. Vandy's their best defender, obviously. But I can't remember if he's been starting or not. Oh, if it's been Schroeder. I'm not gonna lie. I'm blanking on that one right now. But besides the red, like those one, so it's Reeves, Hachimura, Russell, Schroeder. I think those four need to step up. Vandy is gonna play defense. We know that. He's not really there for offense. That's why that's why Darvin Ham kind of benched him and started someone else over him for the few games. But Reeves, Hachimura, Russell, Schroeder, 100%. I would say two or three of those four need to play well this series for the Lakers to even have a chance of coming back too well. Yes, they're going back to LA. I 100% understand that. But at the end of the day, when you're playing, in my opinion, the best team in basketball left, you're going to need at least three of those guys stepping up big. Unless Anthony Davis and LeBron just go absolutely crazy, which LeBron's on that hurt foot. We don't really know how much left he has. Darvin Ham did say he's saving a lot more gas, but at the end of the day, it's a hurt foot. Who knows what, who knows if that's true or not. And Ham could be saying that to scare the opponents. You never know with that. AD's healthy. I mean, he seems fully healthy. I know there's not any underlying conditions. Maybe his body's a little bit tired, stamina issues, fatigue. But at the end of the day, Anthony Davis needs to look like the best player in the world as well for the Lakers to have a chance of winning the series coming back. Like Anthony Davis needs to average, in my opinion, 30 and like 13 from here on out to even have a chance of the Lakers coming back. Especially if LeBron is hurt, AD needs to come up huge. He needs to look like the best player in the world, in my opinion. But going back to Denver, I just want to touch on Jamal Murray. I know he had a good regular season, his first full season back from his ACL tear last year or 2 years ago. He's been playing phenomenal in these playoffs, and I'm actually super impressed. I'm like, wow, it seems like he didn't miss a beat. This is his first playoffs back, I'm pretty sure, where he's like actually into the swing of things. He's not coming back late in the season. He's not coming in mid playoffs. He's playing every single game in the playoffs. So him being his first playoffs in like 2 or 3 years, phenomenal. Like he's been playing absolutely phenomenal. I think he's averaging 34 in this series over the last 2 games. 34, 7.5, and 5. So let's call that 8. 34, 8, and 5 has been averaging with 4 steals a game, 3.5 steals. Wow. That's actually wild. Then I don't know. That's that. So Jamal Murray's been playing phenomenal. Jokic he's averaging 28.5, 19 rebounds, and 13 assists this series. At the end of the day, Jokic is going to get his, 100%. Nikola Jokic is the best basketball player in the world right now. The past year, 2 years, arguably, he has been. So in order for the Lakers, for the Nuggets to win, for the Lakers to win, then Jokic is going to get his. In my opinion, it's going to be about containing Murray and then Michael Porter Jr. and some of the other role guys as well, because they have been playing phenomenal on this. Michael Porter Jr. averaging 16 and 9 rebounds a game. He's been shooting the ball very well from the 3-point line. He's shooting where's he at? There. He's shooting 54% from the 3-point line this series, which is incredible. So I just want to give a little preview on that. This series is going to be fun regardless. If you guys are watching this, I probably uploaded game 2, Miami-Boston, which they're about to start playing soon. So I'm going to go watch that. Miami-Boston game 2, I will be uploading a video after that, kind of saying some thoughts on what I've seen. I'm not an NBA analyst. I'm a fan that wants to make videos and talk about it. So I feel like that's some insight on the Denver Lakers series, kind of what I've been seeing, who needs to step up to play better. I got the Nuggets going all the way this year, to be honest. The way they've been playing in the playoffs, I don't see a team beating the Nuggets, not even the Lakers. I think what I said before the series is Nuggets in 6, maybe even 5 now. Now that they go back to LA. But yeah, Jokic is crazy. Jamal Murray been playing absolutely crazy as well. Let's see if the Lakers have anything in the bag, have anything in store that they can do to shut down Denver. Because right now, it doesn't seem like they have much. They were up late in the game last game, but they kind of they choked that lead because Jamal Murray's fourth quarter, he had 23 in the fourth, I think, something like that, 23 or 26 in the fourth. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Have a good day and enjoy basketball.